I am greatly honored to join you in marking this International Women's Day in recognition of the immense achievement by girls and women around the world in influencing and shaping a more socially inclusive world. The matter of women equality has over time transformed from being an activist agenda to an imperative for societal transformation. Today, science informs us that gender equality is good politics, it is good economics, it is good governance, and it is good society. So the full involvement of women across all sectors creates a better society that is likely to realize its full potential. We in the Ministry of Defense preceded today's event on Saturday with a curtain raiser that underscored the nexus between women, environment, and security. At Ngong Road Forest, and in recognition of the bold vision of our iconic Wangari Maathai, we sought to restore Mother Nature and had a rewarding mentoring session under the auspices of the MOD Gender Mentoring Program, code-named the Athena. You will remember the Greek goddess associated with wisdom, handicraft, and warfare. So on Saturday, some 200 women from the security sector, diplomatic corps, the private sector, and a select group of girls from KDF-sponsored schools, as well as men in leadership positions, including the CS for Environment and Forestry, planted 2,000 trees as a challenge to environmental degradation. Our convening today, as has been said by those that have spoken before me, is a unique opportunity for us to reaffirm our shared objective, to reflect on progress made, but also to strengthen friendships and partnerships. Today, the ratio of women to men is approaching 15%, with an enrollment ratio of 1 to 3. To effectively leverage the successes of this policy, MOD has launched a structured mentorship program that focuses on training on strategic leadership, operational, as well as personal development. It is the aspiration of the mentorship program to also include women from other security agencies. We continue to contribute to UN peacekeeping missions, both regionally and internationally, and we continue to create preparedness at the highest level before deployment for peace support operations. The experience of COVID has also seen the defense take lead role. When COVID struck us last year, at the tail end of the first cycle of an unprecedented locust invasion, we saw KDF scale up efforts in support of civil action. We supported the Ministry of Health in undertaking measures to curtail the spread of COVID. We led in the establishment and continue to man the National Command Center on COVID. We supported and continue to support the Ministry of Interior in manning our borders and continue to assist in the provision of services such as water and movement of provisions. It is instructive that we also took over the rehabilitation of critical infrastructure to ensure the movement of goods and services within and across our borders. Throughout this period, I have had the fortune of witnessing firsthand the work of women in the defense forces and across the security sector as they perform their core functions as well as caregivers in support function. In doing this, they have added great value to the quality of services delivered and that we continue to deliver. I therefore today, as I join all of us, seek to commend the passion and commitment to promoting gender equality and elevating the profile of women in the security sector. I also wish to register on behalf of the MOD and the entire security sector our gratitude to the Commander-in-Chief, His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta, who continues to demonstrate an unflinching, firm belief in the leadership of women in the critical fields of security ministries. It is no mean feat that the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and Interior have throughout the tenure of President Kenyatta seen numerous top leadership appointments. This is illustrative of his demonstrative leadership in the empowerment of women in critical sectors of the government. Research and experience from across the world has indicated the commitment of top leadership as a critical factor in carrying forward the gender agenda. And therefore, I wish to personally thank the President for this opportunity for us to serve. This positive development has also been witnessed across the other security sectors and is not a preserve of the MOD alone. I have been witness to the working of the first cohort of women in the special forces of our National Police Service, and their performance is as good, if not better, than their male counterparts. I therefore take this opportunity to compliment them on this achievement and to remind them that each one of them is a trailblazer, and they must hold the torches for those behind them and keep the doors open. Distinguished invited guests and ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, I wish to assure you that the Ministry of Defense will continue to work closely with the Ministry of Gender as well as other partners in order to give meaning to the strong political commitment for the promotion of gender empowerment in this critical docket of our government. I thank you once again and happy International Women's Day.
The theme for this year, International Women's Day, that is Women in Leadership, Achieving an Equal Future in the COVID-19 world, illustrates the urgency of putting women empowerment and gender equality at the core of the recovery and bouncing back better. Women in leadership and decision-making in our country, that journey has been long and bumpy, with very many obstacles on the way. However, the determination of women and commitment of the many women to ensure that their perspectives are brought into the table cannot be ignored. Therefore, we celebrate gains made and also reflect on the social, economic, political, and cultural context in which women live. Women and girls live and work. Today, we recognize it is a gradual process, a journey that we are committed to work together, regardless of our diversity in terms of socioeconomic status, education, ethnicity, political orientation. We have an agenda that we have to work together. Our vision as women is that women and men will have an equal opportunity and realize our development and getting to a better quality of life. Your Excellency, as you are aware, the vision of His Excellency the President Uhuru Kenyatta is to have a united, peaceful, prosperous, inclusive nation. It is for that reason the Ministry of Gender promotes those policies and programs. We recognize that our President is very engaged in supporting any agenda of promoting gender equality and women empowerment. It's only on Friday, as you have heard, where he engaged the elders of Saburu as they declared getting to 0 new cases of FGM. It was a great day. Can we give him a clap? Your Excellency, the First Lady, let me take this opportunity also to say that as our ministry, we are about policy and coordination. Most of the work is done by the people in this room and others who are watching us wherever they are. We want to thank the sponsors who have put this program together, the organizing committee teams. We want to thank the ENA organization also which has supported us. We also want to thank this Kenya School of Government for putting this event together and allowing us to use the other site crisis. And also everybody who is in this government, partners, UN family, our visiting guest speaker, for making this a reality. We just can't thank you enough. Your Excellency, in conclusion, Kenya commits to stand on the right side of the history in appreciating the role women play in national development and in implementation of other international values and standards on gender equality and women empowerment. Your Excellency, the First Lady, I'm confident that with the effective implementation of gender and development policy and the enforcement of laws, continued political will, and change of our attitude, we will achieve 50-50 and equal world. Working together, today we commit ourselves to continue to choose to challenge the barriers with more energy and with more commitment. Today we take stock of what barriers still remain, and we will choose to challenge those barriers.